Prehistoric Hongshan material Spectrolite. Spectrolite, also known as Labradorite, is a variety of sodium-calcium-aluminum silicate mineral. Its internal microstructure causes light passing through it to disperse into a spectrum of colors, displaying hues ranging from blue to green, yellow to orange, and many others, like capturing a miniature rainbow inside a single stone. It possesses remarkably surprising optical properties. This magical display of colors makes every piece of spectrolite unique, much like an artist blending different oil paint colors on a canvas. Each observation feels like appreciating a one-of-a-kind work of art. Because of this rich and colorful nature, spectrolite has become one of the classic representatives of nature's artistry. It attracted the admiration of the prehistoric Hongshan ancestors and continues to be cherished by later generations. As early as prehistoric times, the Hongshan ancestors used this extraordinary material spectrolite to carve Hongshan ritual objects. When speaking of spectrolite, we cannot avoid mentioning an ancient treasure, the famous Hishibai Mr. He's jade disc. It is said that the original Hishibai was carved into a landscape sculpture. Later, when the king of Qin learned of it, he offered 15 fortified cities to the state of Zhao in exchange for this treasure. Eventually, Zhao brought the Hishibai to Qin for negotiation. When the king of Qin first saw it, it was exactly as legend described it, radiated mesmerizing colors. He then showed it to the queen and his consorts, and they were all astonished by the captivating brilliance emitted by the Hishibai. At that moment, the king of Qin became even more certain that he would exchange 15 cities for it. As a king, why would he feel such a strong desire to trade 15 cities for one object? In the eyes of others, 15 cities represented immense wealth, but in the king of Qin's heart, what he desired was an extraordinarily mystical material from which to carve his one and only imperial seal. Thus, he was determined to obtain the Hishibai. Unfortunately, after a night of consideration, the Zhao envoy quietly transported it back to Zhao. When the king of Qin discovered this, he was furious and ordered the destruction of Zhao, determined to seize the Hishibai. Later, after Qin conquered the 6 states, the king of Qin used the Hishibai to carve the imperial seal of the Son of Heaven, engraved with the words, "Having received the mandate of heaven, may the emperor enjoy longevity and everlasting prosperity." Qin Shi Huang thus became the only ruler in history to use spectrolite to carve an imperial jade seal. For later generations, obtaining this imperial seal bearing the 8 characters became a supreme honor. Yet to this day, the whereabouts of this seal remain unknown. In fact, when we study the material of the Hishibai, it becomes clear that all evidence suggests it was absolutely not ordinary jade. Among all gemstones in the world, a material that possesses such enchanting colors and creates such an irresistible desire to own it can only be spectrolite. After hearing this historical story and appreciating several Hongshan spectrolite ritual objects, let me finally share with you one more piece, the Spectrolite Sun God Buddha display sculpture. Spectrolite also has another name, Buddhalite stone. Therefore, using this material to carve Buddhist figures could not be more fitting. This Spectrolite Sun God Buddha display sculpture possesses 12 unmistakable prehistoric Hongshan craftsmanship marks, including 1 craftsmanship within craftsmanship marks, 2 V-shaped joining technique, 3 straight pattern perforation technique. These are undeniable, conclusive signs proving it is an authentic Hongshan cultural relic. When we own many Hongshan materials but do not yet possess spectrolite, as long as our ability allows, we will inevitably feel a strong desire to acquire it. The Hongshan culture is truly profound and boundless.